I'm excited to announce that the winner of the 2025 Innovator of the Year Award is Chris Freedman, OnDefend. Before we invite Chris to the stage, I'd like to share why OnDemand was selected for this award. Founded in 2016, right here in Jacksonville, OnDefend is a cybersecurity company whose mission is to help organizations prepare for and defend against real-world threats. By combining elite expertise and proprietary innovation, OnDefend has become a trusted leader solving some of the most complex challenges in the information security industry. With more than 100 employees, including an 80-person red team of ethical hackers, one of the largest in the country, OnDefend delivers cutting-edge security services trusted by companies worldwide. Additionally, OnDefend innovates global software solutions, including blind spot, breach, and attack simulation solutions, which was developed right here in Jacksonville in cooperation with Florida Blue. In fact, TikTok selected OnDefend as one of its independent security inspectors in 2024, and it appears that other major technology companies are following suit. This year, OnDefend ranked number 4 on the Jacksonville Business Journal's list of fastest growing companies with an impressive 116% growth. They've also been recognized by the University of Florida's Gator 100 fastest growing companies and Grow FL's companies to watch. That success is driven in large part by CEO and co-founder Chris Freedman, a Jacksonville native and long-term entrepreneur dedicated to creating meaningful, impactful thought innovation. OnDefend exemplifies the groundbreaking innovation happening right here in Northeast Florida. Please join me in congratulating OnDefend and welcoming Chris Freedman to the stage to receive his award.
Thank you very much. Wow, what an honor. Thank you, Farther. Thank you, City of Jacksonville, Mayor Deegan, the City Council, the Chamber, and JAX USA. What an honor. I'm from Jacksonville, so this is a particularly special honor, as mentioned. I'm not the innovator. I'm the guy they roll up here to do these speeches. The innovators are over there at the table at OnDefend and across the OnDefend organization. These are some of the brightest minds. Thank you. These are some of the brightest minds in the world, and every day they wake up with the mission to protect this flag and our country from foreign threats. Now, I thought it might be interesting to take you through a quick timeline of some of our innovations and those at the table that are associated with that, because we were born here. We were born here, myself and my 2 co-founders built this like many technology companies out of our garage. We started helping local companies like Florida Blue. We were trying to figure out, like any company, how do we grow? Do we build a sales team? And then BDO, one of the largest accounting firms in the world, bought LBA Accounting, the largest accounting firm in Jacksonville, a bunch of acronyms. And they found out about us, and they were trying to test companies around the United States. But they were having a tough time doing it with their people. And Ben Fink, our CTO and my co-founder, built the first remote capability to test around the world from this city. They found out about us. They took a couple projects, threw them over the wall to us. We did such a good job, they flew in and tried to acquire us, but we were a 3-month-old company with no EBITDA, so we politely declined. They then worked a deal out with us where they would subcontract us, completely private label and under their brand, to deliver these services to all of their customers around the United States. Hooray, right? That's a big, exciting thing. The problem is we had to figure out how to scale to do that. Billy Steegs, our chief operating officer, built the people, the technology, and the systems to accomplish that. And we did that, and companies like Ernst & Young, Booz Allen Hamilton, even Gartner, they use our services to this day. We then, working in this organization, Florida Blue, doing attacks and penetration testing, basically simulating attacks. They said, this is great. We need to do this more often, not periodically. We want this done continuously. However, we can't afford you humans to do this. So could you innovate? Could you build software? And as was mentioned here on the podium, we built Blind Spot. And right now, it's continuously simulating ransomware and other threat actors in this organization to protect Florida Blue. And we're proud of that. Now, we're a services company. And when a services company tries to build software, they fail at an alarming rate. And we brought in Mike McDermott, our head of software, and we've completely successfully built a commercialized software solution that's being used around the world. That's a big deal. Now, this is where it gets exciting. 2 years ago, a little company called TikTok, you may have heard of them, had some government pressure on them, you may have heard about that, to prove that they are securing our United States and our data. And they put it out to bid, one of the largest security projects in the nation, to continuously test all of their code, all of their infrastructure to prove data is not going to the CCP and everything our agencies were concerned about. And everybody bid on it, IBM, Accenture, all the bigs, and we won that. Once again, very exciting. We're the independent security inspector. But now we got to go build, as was mentioned, the biggest team of ethical hackers, the smartest people in our nation. We had to build the largest team in 12 months. Now, any of you that own a business know that's a very difficult thing to do that fast. Ava, our ninja of HR, and our team built an assessment technology that allowed us to do that with thousands of applicants. And I'm proud to say today we are successfully testing TikTok's infrastructure with a 3% churn rate of employees. So that's a huge achievement right there. Ava. A couple more things and I'll wrap. TikTok, like every organization, wants you to implement AI to do more with less. So Aaron Rosenman, our head of the Independent Security Inspector Program, along with Carly, built EDI, which is the first of its kind AI tool that's grabbing insights across these organizations to create efficiencies, optimization, and insights that just don't exist out in the world. They're doing such a good job that Amazon, Oracle, Meta, Microsoft are reaching out to us now. They want this kind of innovation in their environment, and we're bringing it to them. So we're really proud of that. We are also testing AI LLMs to see if they can build bombs with an LLM, to see if there's toxicity or bias in these things like ChatGPT. We're pioneering that. Lastly, and this is the last thing I'll mention, the technology in our phones and our homes is great. The same technology that is made offshore, or the components are made offshore, are in our critical infrastructure. They're in JEA. They're on the street signs. They're at our ports. Did you know that most of the cranes are owned by the Chinese in the United States? Yeah, that's managed by the CCP. There's firmware in these components or in the technology themselves that can be backdoored and manipulated. We've been asked by our United States to build a capability to tear these things down, analyze their individual components, assess them, and prove if these things can or cannot happen, if they will or are not happen. And it's giving a political business case to the United States to either remove these technologies to protect our citizens or putting us in the path between that technology and the United States to continuously ensure that. And that's something Wayne and Tim and our team are moving forward on. So we are on the cutting edge. To the innovators of OnDefend, I salute you. And to the city of Jacksonville and the Chamber and JAX USA, we're going to keep fighting the good fight to secure our country and this great city. Thank you.